Hello everyone, welcome to Studydogma. In this video, we will discuss weekly current affairs of May 4th week, that is 22 to 28 May 2020. Before starting, I will request if you have not yet subscribed the channel, then please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for future notifications, and please share the video with your friends and other groups of Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, wherever you can, so that maximum aspirants can be helped in their preparations. So let's start the session. Union Health Minister Harshvardhan will take charge as the chairman of executive board of which organization? Right answer is World Health Organization. So, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Dr. Harshvardhan will take charge as the chairman of the World Health Organization. He will replace Dr. Hiroki Nakatani of Japan. And the World Health Organization is governed by two decision-making bodies, the World Health Assembly and the Executive Board. Which state government has launched Didi vehicle service? Right answer is Madhya Pradesh. Which state government has launched Didi vehicle service? Right answer is Madhya Pradesh. So, Didi vehicle service has been launched by the women of Rural Livelihood Mission in the tribal dominated Jhabua district of Madhya Pradesh. It has been launched for rural women for the safe delivery, hence proving to be a lifeline for pregnant rural women in tribal areas. The vehicle under the Didi vehicle service will also be available for other emergency services. And recently, Tamil Nadu has become the first state to enact a law on contract farming, and Uttarakhand has become the first state to implement agricultural land leasing policy, and the world's first Muslim yoga camp began at Kanwa Ashram in Kotdwar town of Uttarakhand. And recently, Himachal Pradesh becomes the first state to implement the emergency response support system. Which day has been celebrated as World Day for Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development? Right answer is 21st May. So, World Day for Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development is observed globally on 21st May every year, and the purpose of the day is to deepen the understanding of the values of cultural diversity. Now, 21st May is also observed as National Anti-Terrorism Day. The day marks the death anniversary of India's 7th Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi on 21st May 1991. And 20th May is observed as World Meteorology Day. Many nations on this day internationally collaborate to create awareness about meteorology and its advancement in the respective field. And 20th May is also observed as World Bee Day globally. On this day, the pioneer of beekeeping Anton Jansa was born in 1734 in Slovenia. The purpose of the Bee Day is to acknowledge the role of bees and other pollinators for the ecosystem. Which state union territory has launched Me Annapurna initiative? Right answer is Maharashtra. So, Me Annapurna initiative has been launched in Maharashtra by an IRDAI licensed insurance intermediary, Integrated Risk Insurance. Now, this initiative has been launched as a corporate social responsibility towards the welfare of the farmers and agricultural community in Maharashtra. Now, Maharashtra government recently renamed Aurangabad Airport to Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj Airport and Mumbai Central Railway Station to Nana Shankar Seth Terminus. And recently, Mumbai Central becomes India's first Eat Right station with 4-star rating by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, that is FSSAI. Now, Chandigarh launched CHT COVID mobile app, and Himachal Pradesh recently launched Shahari Rozgar Guarantee Yojana that will provide 120 days of employment to those living in urban areas. Thomas Thabane has formally resigned from the post of the Prime Minister of which country? Right answer is Lesotho. And Iran introduces new currency Toman to tackle inflation. So Iran's national currency is going to be changed from Rial to Toman, which is adequate to 10,000 Rials. And President of Iran is Hassan Rouhani. Now recently ECO has been announced as the currency of 8 countries, and the countries are Mali, Niger, Senegal, Benin, Togo, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau and Ivory Coast. And recently Palau became the first country to impose a widespread ban on sunscreen to protect its vulnerable coral reefs. Which e-commerce company ties up with Bajaj Alliance General Insurance for digital motor insurance policy? Right answer is Flipkart. So, e-commerce major Flipkart and Bajaj Alliance General Insurance Company have tied up to offer a digital motor insurance policy to Flipkart's customer. This partnership between the insurance company and an e-commerce major will provide seamless, accessible as well as flexible insurance solution to the customers of Flipkart in order to safeguard their vehicles. Who has become the new president of Indian Steel Association? Right answer is Dilip Woman. Now Praveen Rao has been appointed as chairman of NASCOM. MS Dhoni has been appointed as brand ambassador of PokerStar. Shivdas Meena has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of Housing and Urban Development Corporation, that is HUDCO, whereas Parag Raj has been appointed as MD and CEO of Bharti AXA Life Insurance. Which state union territory has launched an initiative named Sukoon COVID-19 Beat the Stress? Right answer is Jammu and Kashmir. So Department of Information and Public Relations Jammu and Kashmir has started an initiative Sukoon COVID-19 Beat the Stress program. This initiative spread awareness about the psychological impact of lockdown and measures to be adapted to overcome them. Who has been elected as next president of New Development Bank, that is NDB? Right answer is Marcos Troijo. So Marcos Troijo from Brazil has been elected as next president of NDB, whereas Anil Kishora from India has been elected as next vice president and chief risk officer of the NDB. And remember, the present president is KV Kamath. Now recently Anshula Kant has been appointed as the chief financial officer and managing director of World Bank, and Masatsugu Asakawa from Japan has been appointed the president of Asian Development Bank. Name the cricketer who has been recently suspended from all forms of cricket for possession of heroin. Right answer is Shehan Madhushanka. So Sri Lankan fast bowler Shehan Madhushanka has been suspended from all forms of cricket for alleged possession of heroin. And former Sri Lankan cricketer Kumar Sangakkara's term as president of MCC has been extended to 1 year. Now Pakistan's Umar Akmal has been banned for 3 years by Pakistan Cricket Board on corruption charges, and ICC banned Bangladesh Shakib Al Hasan for 2 years after breaching the sports anti-corruption code. Which country has become second largest manufacturer of personal protective equipment, that is PPE, in the world? Right answer is India. So India has become the second largest manufacturer of personal protective equipment in the world, following China, which is currently leading producer of PPE in the world. Who has become the world's highest paid female athlete as per Forbes magazine? Right answer is Naomi Osaka. So Japanese tennis star Naomi Osaka has become world's highest paid female athlete, making $37.4 million in the past 12 months for an earnings record. Now, Indian tennis player Sania Mirza becomes first Indian to win Fed Cup Hurt Award 2020 for Asia Oceania zone, and she received the award for her successful comeback after becoming a mother. Now, the Fed Cup Hurt Award is an international tennis federation initiative that was established in 2009 to recognize those Fed Cup players who represent their countries with distinction, show exceptional courage on court, and demonstrate outstanding commitment to the ideals of the competition. And remember, International Tennis Federation headquarters is in London and president is David Fogarty. Now, recently, Bianca Andreescu from Canada won the US Open 2019 and Sophia Kenin from Australia won the Australian Open 2020, and recently Australia's Ashley Barty won the 2019 French Open and she has been awarded with the Dawn Award, which is Australian sports highest individual honor. Who has taken over as president of the Indian Steel Association? Right answer is Dilip Oman. So Indian Steel Association has appointed Dilip Oman as its new president and he is presently the CEO of ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel India. Now he will replace Tata Steel CEO TV Narendran. And recently PK Purwar has been appointed as CMD of MTNL. Kapil Dev Tripathi has been appointed as Secretary to the President of India. Vinit Arora has been appointed as new MD and CEO of Paytm General Insurance Limited, whereas Vishwanathan Anand has been appointed as Ambassador WWF India's Environmental Educational Program. Which country has recently announced to withdraw treaty on open skies? Right answer is the United States. Now, the Treaty on Open Skies is an international pact which permits each state party to conduct short notice unarmed reconnaissance flights over the other's entire territories to collect data on military forces and activities. The Treaty on Open Skies was signed in 2002 and recently US President Donald Trump has announced that the USA is to withdraw from Open Skies Treaty, accusing that Russia has not stuck to its part of the deal. Samsung India has joined hands with which social media giant to train offline retailers to go on digital on platforms like Instagram and WhatsApp? Right answer is Facebook. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has increased the import duty on green energy equipment by how much? Right answer is 20%. And the aim is to drive local manufacturing of the equipment and lowering the import of low quality Chinese equipment. Who has launched online program of IGNU through Facebook live session MA Hindi? Right answer is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. How much amount has been announced by the Reserve Bank of India as a line of credit to Exim Bank? Right answer is 15,000 crore. Now 20,050 crores has been approved by the government towards a scheme for the development of the fisheries sector in the next 5 years. And recently, the government has notified amendments to general financial rules to ensure that goods and services valued less than 200 crore are being procured from domestic firms. Now rupees 500 crore has been allotted by the government towards beekeeping under the Atma Nirbhar Abhiyan and rupees 10,000 crore has been approved by the Union Cabinet towards scheme for formalization of micro food processing enterprises for the unorganized sector. Which social media giant has appointed Kevin Mayer as the chief executive officer of his company? Right answer is TikTok. So TikTok has appointed Kevin Mayer as the chief executive officer of its company. Private equity firm KKR is set to invest dash amount in Geo platforms for a 2.32% stake. Right answer is rupees 11,367 crores. And this will be the fifth investment in the Reliance Industries Limited business in rapid succession, following those by Facebook, private equity funds Silver Lake Vista Equity Partners and General Atlantic. Who has been appointed as chairman of NABARD? Right answer is Govinda Rajalu. And Anamika Roy Rastrawar has been appointed as MD and CEO of IFCO Tokyo General Insurance. Sanjay Agarwal has been appointed as MD and CEO of AU Small Finance Bank, whereas NADA suspends two Indian powerlifters, Savita Kumari and Ankit Shishodia, for violating anti-doping rules. And remember, Sunil Shetty is the brand ambassador of NADA. Who has been appointed as Vice President and Chief Economist of World Bank Group? Right answer is Carmen Reinhardt. And Anshula Kant is the Chief Financial Officer and Managing Director of the World Bank Group. Geeta Gopinath is the Chief Economist of International Monetary Fund. Rishi Sunak is the UK's new Finance Minister. Who has become the new CMD of Oriental Insurance Company? Right answer is SN Rajeshwari. So, New India Assurance General Manager SN Rajeshwari has been selected as the Chairman and Managing Director of the Oriental Insurance Company by Bankers Board Bureau. Now, UB Praveen Rao has been appointed as new Chairman of NASCOM. Ajay Mahajan has been appointed as new Managing Director and CEO of Care Ratings. Deepak Mittal has been appointed as next Ambassador of India to Qatar, whereas Piyush Srivastav has been appointed as next Ambassador of India to Bahrain. Which e-commerce company has signed MOU with Karnataka Mango Board to support mango farmers? Right answer is Flipkart. So, India's leading web-based business commercial center, Flipkart, has signed a memorandum of understanding with Karnataka State Mango Department and Marketing Corporation to empower mango farmers to sell their produce online. Name the Indian Army officer who has won the United Nations Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award 2019. Right answer is Major Suman Gawani. So, Major Suman Gawani, an Indian Army officer and woman peacekeeper who has served with the United Nations mission in South Sudan, has been awarded with United Nations Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award 2019. Now, Shivangi became the first female Indian naval pilot. Nupur Kulshrestha became first woman DIG of Indian Coast Guard. Shalija Dhami became country's first woman flight commander, whereas Ponang Doming became Arunachal Pradesh first woman lieutenant colonel in Indian Army. Ketchup is a new application of which social networking platform? Right answer is Facebook. With the help of calling application Ketchup, the user will be able to indicate the availability to talk and call other users, and will enable other users to do the same and choose a common time for the call. Airtel Payment Bank has partnered with which payment card to create customized financial products for Indian farmers and SMEs? Right answer is MasterCard. So, Airtel Payment Bank has collaborated with MasterCard to create customized financial products for Indian farmers and small and medium enterprises, that is SMEs. These financial products particularly for those territories where there is less access to bank administration. Fresh, that is FRSH, a grooming and personal care brand launched by which Bollywood actor? Right answer is Salman Khan. So, Salman Khan has launched a grooming and personal care brand FRSH, and the brand has been co-created by Shensial Beauty Care and Wellness Private Limited. Name the author who will release her latest book, The Ickabook, online for free for children during lockdown. Right answer is J.K. Rowling. So the Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling will release her latest book, The Ickabook, online for free for the children during this lockdown period. And recently, Ruskin Bond's new book titled Hop On My Adventures on Boats, Trains and Planes was released on his 86th birthday. Which Indian Defence Force has developed Navrakshak breathable PPE Kit? Right answer is Indian Navy. So Indian Navy has formed Navrakshak PPE Kit with innovative breathable fabric material. This PPE kit provides comfort to healthcare workers working against COVID-19 pandemic, wearing multi-layered overall PPE, treating patients within the hot and humid condition for quite 12 hours. And this PPE kit is made by Surgeon Lieutenant Commander Arnav Ghosh from Naval Medical Specialist of Innovation Cell, Institute of Naval Medicine in Mumbai. Now, Indian Navy has recently launched Samudra Setu to bring back the Indians stranded outside. And Indian Navy also launched Operation Vanilla to help cyclone hit Madagascar. And recently, the Indian Army has named its battle against COVID-19 as Operation Namaste, and this operation has been launched by the Indian Army to help the Indian government in dealing with the outbreak. Which day has been observed as World Thyroid Day? Right answer is 25th May. So World Thyroid Day is observed globally on 25th May every year. The main purpose of the World Thyroid Day is to aware of the importance of thyroid and the prevention and treatment of thyroid diseases. And International Missing Children's Day is also observed globally on 25th May every year. And this day is observed for missing children who have found their way home. Remember those that are victims of crime and continue efforts to seek out those that are still missing. Mohit Waghel, who passed away recently at the age of 26, was a dash. So he was an actor. Which state has imposed a 50% special COVID fee on the MRP of liquor while allowing home delivery of alcohol? Right answer is Odisha. So Odisha has imposed a 50% special COVID fee on the MRP of liquor while allowing home delivery of alcohol. And in West Bengal, the price was increased by 30%, while Rajasthan imposed an additional 5 to 15% COVID tax on alcohol. Which NBFC has partnered with Taj Sats to provide meals to frontline healthcare workers? Right answer is REC Limited. So REC Limited has partnered with Taj Sats, a joint venture of IHCL and Sats Limited, to provide nutritious meals to frontline healthcare workers. Former Supreme Court Judge Justice A.K. Sikri inaugurated the Indian Dispute Resolution Center, that is IDRC. Now question is where it was inaugurated. Right answer is New Delhi. Now the center provides a completely paperless dispute resolution environment. The center offers offline also as e-alternate dispute resolution, that is ADR facility, through its state-of-the-art e-arbitration, e-mediation and e-conciliation software portal. Name the former Inter Milan football coach who passed away recently. Right answer is Gigi Simoni. Now Hana Kimura was a Japanese pro wrestler. Ashley Cooper was an Australian tennis star. Balbir Singh Dosanjh was a former Indian hockey player, and R. Shanmugam was a former Indian footballer, who all have passed away recently. Which state has inaugurated Shram Siddhi Abhiyan to provide jobs to laborers. Right answer is Madhya Pradesh. And under this initiative, work will be given to every person in rural areas. Now recently, Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar implemented Mukhyamantri Vyapari Shati Purti Bima Yojana for small traders, and Chhattisgarh Chief Minister recently launched a financial scheme for the laborers of the state. Under this scheme, Mukhyamantri Nirman Shramik Mrityu Evam Divyang Sahayata Yojana, on the death of a registered laborer at work, financial aid of rupees 1 lakh will be provided to the family members, who is heading the high-level committee of experts formed by the government to recommend reforms in India's drug regulatory system. Right answer is Rajesh Bhushan. Now, Tapan Rai committee deals with the review of regulatory guidelines and supervisory framework of core investment committees. Nandan Nilekani headed the high-level committee to strengthen the safety and security of digital payments in the country, whereas UK Sinha headed the expert committee to look into the various challenges being faced by MSMEs. Payments technology major Visa has partnered with which startup company for innovative payment solutions for SMEs? Right answer is Zaggle. So in order to launch innovative payment solutions for small and medium enterprises and startups, a fintech startup Zaggle has partnered with payments technology major Visa. Now both the companies will work together enhancing the productivity and efficiency of the SMEs and startups. India has handed over the War Game Center named India to Uganda People's Defense Forces, that is UPDF. Now what is the cost of the build? Right answer is 1 billion Ugandan shillings, and it was inaugurated by General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of Republic of Uganda. The World Health Organization has signed an agreement with which international sports organization to improve health through sports? Right answer is International Olympic Committee. And the International Olympic Committee is headquartered in Lausanne, Switzerland, and the president is Mr. Thomas Bach. Now this partnership is to work with host countries to ensure health of athletes, supporters and workers at the games. The two organizations will also work to ensure that the games leave a healthy legacy in host countries through enhanced awareness of the value of sport. How much amount penalty has been imposed on the National Highways Authority of India, that is NHAI, by SEBI for delay in disclosing half-yearly financial results between FY16 and FY19? Right answer is 7 lakhs. The penalty has been imposed on the basis of SEBI's listing obligation and disclosure norms, according to which half-yearly results have to be filed within 45 days from the end of the half year. Name the artificial intelligence based chatbot which has been developed by Bengaluru-based startup Co-Rover Private Limited and launched by National Payment Corporation of India, that is NPCI. Right answer is PAI. Now this chatbot has been rolled out to create awareness around NPCI's products such as FASTag, RuPay, UPI, Aadhaar-enabled payment system on a real-time basis, hence improving the digital financial inclusion in India. And recently, WhatsApp launched a chatbot called IFCN chatbot to curb the spread of misinformation about COVID-19. Life Insurance Corporation of India has launched a modified PM Vaya Bandhana Yojana pension scheme. What is the interest rate assured for financial year 2021? Right answer is 7.4%. Name the Indian American IBM scientist who won Inventor of the Year award for the year 2020. Right answer is Rajiv Joshi. Now, recently, Saurav Lodha received 2020 Young Career Award in Nano Science and Technology, and three Indian journalists, Dar Yassin, Mukhtar Khan, and Channi Anand, have been honored with the Pulitzer Prize 2020 in the field of feature photography. Who has inaugurated the 440-meter long tunnel as part of the Chardham connectivity project in Chamba? Right answer is Nitin Gadkari. NASA's next generation space telescope, Wide Field Infrared Survey Telescope, that is WFIRST, has been renamed after which astronomer? Right answer is Nancy Grace Roman. So NASA has renamed its next generation space telescope Wide Field Infrared Survey Telescope, which is set to launch in 2025 in honor of Nancy Grace Roman. And Nancy Grace Roman is the US Space Agency's first chief astronomer who paved the way for space telescopes focused on the broader universe. Now, Christina Koch and Jessica Meir became first women to perform spacewalk, and recently Christina Koch made world record spending 328 days on the International Space Station, surpassing the previous record by Peggy Whitson. How much amount has been announced by Government of India as rehabilitation package for Cyclone Amphan hit West Bengal? Right answer is 1000 crore, and 500 crore rehabilitation package has been announced for Odisha. Who has been appointed as the next ambassador of India to Niger? Right answer is PK Nair. And remember, Gopal Bagle is the Indian ambassador to Sri Lanka. Sanjay Kumar Panda is the Indian ambassador to Turkey. Vinay Mohan Kwatra is the Indian ambassador to Nepal, whereas Taranjit Singh Sandhu is the Indian ambassador to the United States. Who has been appointed as World Bank's practice manager for climate change and disaster risk management for South Asia? Right answer is Abhas Jha. So, Indian economist Abhas Jha has been appointed as World Bank's practice manager for climate change and disaster risk management for South Asia. And Rekha Menon has recently appointed as vice chairman of NASSCOM. Justice Rajneesh Oswal has been appointed as first judge of Common Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh High Court. David Lee has been appointed as Chief Executive Officer of Huawei Telecommunication India, whereas D. Lakshmi Narayan has been appointed as Managing Director of Sundaram Home Finance. Which bank's proposal to continue with its 30% holding in IndiaFirst Life Insurance has been approved by IRDAI? Right answer is Union Bank of India. So, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has allowed Union Bank of India's proposal to continue with its 30% holding in IndiaFirst Life Insurance with the condition that the lender will hold no control in the management of the insurer. Now, Axis Bank has recently launched a new scheme, Express FD, where the interest rate will be same which is applicable to regular FD accounts. And State Bank of India has launched debit card, EMI and POS loans for consumer durables, and SBI also becomes the first bank to have office in Australia's Victoria. And recently, Indian Overseas Bank has been nominated for collection of donations for PM Cares Fund, whereas Kotak Mahindra Bank has introduced video KYC facility for customers opening savings account on Kotak 811, the bank's digital banking platform. And Kotak Mahindra Bank is the first Indian bank to offer video-based zero-contact onboarding service. Which state cabinet has granted industry status to sports? Right answer is Mizoram. So the Mizoram cabinet has granted industry status to sports. This step has been taken to invest more in sports in order to generate employment and increase value. With this move, the sports and its infrastructure will be eligible to avail the facility of subsidy, loan and assistance from the private and government resources. And remember, the Chief Minister of Mizoram is Zoramthanga and Governor is Mr. P.S. Sridharan Pillai. And recently, Mizoram celebrated Chapcharkut festival, whereas Manipur celebrated Shirui Lili festival. Now, Manipur has started a new initiative, Food Bank, in view of COVID-19, which provides immediate and within the sort of free food to the poor and needy who face scarcity of essential commodities due to the long statewide lockdown. And recently, Manipur's Khudol initiative has been listed as one of the top 10 global initiatives to fight against COVID-19. Tennis player Ashley Cooper passed away recently. He hailed from which country? Right answer is Australia. Who has been appointed as National President of FICCI Ladies Organization, that is FLO. Right answer is Jannavi Fukon. And she has taken over from the outgoing National President Harjinder Kaur Talwar as the 37th National President of FLO, the woman wing of the leading industry chamber of the country. Now recently, Arundhati Bhattacharya has been appointed as CEO of Salesforce India. Nupur Kulshreshtha becomes first woman DIG of Indian Coast Guard. Priti Patel has been appointed as Home Minister in the British Cabinet, whereas Deepa Malik has been appointed as President of Paralympic Committee of India. Which state government has released first tranche of restart package? Right answer is Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy has released the first tranche of restart package. The restart package aims to help the lockdown hit micro, small and medium enterprises, that is MSMEs, to reopen and become functional. The first tranche is of rupees 450 crore, which will be used in clearing the pending industrial incentives that would benefit nearly 98,000 units. And remember, the second tranche will be rupees 454 crore. Which temple will be solarized by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy? Right answer is Sun Temple, Konark. So the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy launched a scheme to solarize the Konark town and Konark Sun Temple. Name the committee set up to look into the sustainable development of Western Ghats. Right answer is Kasturi Ranjan Committee. And recently, government has accepted and implemented 3 important recommendations of Committee of Exports relating to border infrastructure under the chairmanship of Lieutenant General D.B. Shekatkar. These were related to speeding up road construction, leading to socio-economic development in the border areas. Which day has been observed as the International Day to End Obstetric Fistula? Right answer is 23rd May. So the United Nations observes International Day to End Obstetric Fistula on 23rd May every year. The day is being observed to significantly raise awareness and intensify actions towards ending obstetric fistula, as well as urging post-surgery follow-up and tracking of fistula patients. Now recently, 16th May is observed as International Day of Light and 17th May has been observed as World Telecommunication Day with the theme Connect 2030 ICTs for the Sustainable Development Goals. And 17th May was also observed as World Hypertension Day, and this year's theme was Measure Your Blood Pressure, Control It, Live Longer. who has launched the Biodiversity Samrakshan Internship Program? Right answer is Prakash Javadekar. Now, Amit Shah recently releases a book, Karma Yodha Granth, on the life of Prime Minister. And Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank launched a web portal, Yukti, which stands for Young India Combating COVID with Knowledge, Technology and Innovation, to monitor and record the efforts and initiatives. He also launched Bharat Pade online campaign for crowd sourcing of ideas for improving online. And recently, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari launched soaps made of cow dung and bamboo water bottles manufactured by Khadi and Village Industries Commission. And Narendra Singh Tomar recently launched transport aggregator mobile app Kisan Rath, which will bring together 5 lakh trucks and 20,000 tractors on mobile platform for transforming farm produce to markets from mandis. Which state will launch the Everybody Will Get Employment Scheme? Right answer is Madhya Pradesh. So Madhya Pradesh state government is set to launch Everybody Will Get Employment Scheme, and this scheme aims to provide employment to migrant laborers and those laborers who have gone out of the state in search of employment. Who has released CBSE handbooks on cyber security? Right answer is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. So Union HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has released 3 handbooks named Cyber Safety, a handbook for students in pursuit of excellence, and 21st century skills. Which initiative of India has been listed as one of the top 10 global initiatives to fight against COVID-19? Right answer is Khudol initiative. And this initiative has been launched in Manipur. Now, Khudol is an initiative of an NGO called Ya All, and under this initiative, the NGO provides food, hygiene and health of LGBT community, that is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community, daily waste workers and people with AIDS. And recently, Madhya Pradesh state government launched Charan Paduka initiative for migrant laborers, and under this campaign, the migrant laborers who are heading back to their native land will be provided shoes and slippers to reduce their pain. And Kerala government launched Break the Chain campaign to maintain social distancing to fight COVID-19. Now, PM E-Vidya has been launched by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, and this initiative aims to encourage technology-driven education with equity post-COVID as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat program. And Uttarakhand has launched Hope Portal. Now, Hope stands for helping out people everywhere. Now, the Hope portal will be used to collect the data on the youths of the state who are staying in, as well as the recently returned migrant youths, and will help unemployed youths for job seeking and skill development. Which day has been observed as World Turtle Day 2020? Right answer is 23rd May. And this day is observed to celebrate these remarkable reptiles and to raise awareness about the American Tortoise Rescue, a non-profit organization whose mission is to protect turtles and tortoises all around the world. And recently, 22nd May has been celebrated as International Day for Biological Diversity by the United Nations, and every year this day is celebrated to raise awareness about the issue of significant reduction in biological diversity due to certain human activities. And this year's theme was Our Solutions Are in Nature. So here we will end today's session. If you like the session, then please like and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get all notifications on time. You can also join the Telegram group of Studydogma and follow us on Instagram pages for regular updates. Link given in the description column. Thank you very much.